Hey everybody, David here with my Record Store Day 2020 wish list. The list was published last week on the recordstoreday.com website. Had a chance to look over it several times, and this is a list of some of the albums that I've got my eye on currently. We are listening to the Black Angels. This is their album Death Songs. This was released on Record Store Day in 2017. Alright, so first up on my list is one I was super excited to see on the list, and that is The Cure and their album Blood Flowers. This has been a grail album for me for several years. It was originally released in 2000. You can find it on vinyl and Discogs, but it's like super expensive. So to see it on the list, I was super excited. And then I saw it's being released as a picture disc. Really hoping that in 2 or 3 months down the road, the album gets released to the general public on just regular plain black vinyl. I'm still going to try my best to pick it up on Record Store Day, but really hoping that it gets released to the general public. The second album on the list that piqued my interest was Canned Heat's Hooker and Heat. This is an album that features Canned Heat and John Lee Hooker. I don't have it on CD, obviously don't have it on vinyl, but we're looking forward to getting this album. I really like John Lee Hooker, I like Canned Heat, and to combine the two is just awesome. The third album on my list is the self-titled album from Suede, also known as the London Suede. I don't know a lot about the London Suede. I've sampled some of their stuff on iTunes and really like what I've heard. They are a Britpop group from the late 80s, early 90s, so looking forward to getting that and adding it to my collection. The fourth one that I'm looking at is an album from the Hot Rats. It's two of the members of Supergrass. They're doing an album full of nothing but covers. The album is called Turn-Ons. It's one that I've had in my iTunes since 2010, I believe, when it came out. I really enjoy it. They do covers of some Elvis Costello. They do The Crystal Ship. Lots of good songs, so really looking forward to getting that. I hope I can find it because it was listed as regional only, so fingers crossed. Fifth is one that I'm kind of on the fence about. It's from the Rolling Stones, and it's the album Metamorphosis. This was originally released by their former manager Alan Klein as an effort to thwart bootleggers. Essentially, it's just an album full of demos recorded with Mick Jagger singing vocals. It doesn't feature anybody else from the Stones. It's mostly session musicians, and amongst those session musicians is Jimmy Page. So I've listened to it in iTunes. It sounds like it's a good quality sounding album. Just kind of on the fence as to whether or not I want to pick it up and add it to my Rolling Stones collection. The next two are soundtracks. The first one that I'm really looking forward to getting is Austin Powers' The Spy Who Shagged Me. This is one I shared recently in my CD Purge video. I have it currently on CD, and it's in that kind of plush jewel case, but looking forward to having it on vinyl. It's got Lenny Kravitz doing American Woman, REM doing Dragging the Line. There's a song by Big Blue Missile with Scott Weiland singing. They do a cover of Time of the Season by the Zombies, so really looking forward to getting that album on vinyl. And the next one is the soundtrack to Batman and Robin. Terrible movie, great soundtrack. So this features the song from the Smashing Pumpkins, The beginning is the end is the beginning. It's one that I've always liked by Smashing Pumpkins. I used to have this on CD several years ago. I either lost it or sold it, so I'm looking forward to getting it and having it on vinyl. There are a couple more albums that I'm looking at. The first one is Elton John and his self-titled album, and then the second one is The Who, Odds and Sods. I like The Who. I like Elton John, but those are just two albums that aren't my favorites from the artist, but still wouldn't hurt to have them in my collection, just for the completionist part of me. That's going to do it for my list. Hope you all had a great weekend and have a great week ahead of you. And until next time, take care. Thanks.